For this week, this person, they say, I need to create systems for my business but don't know where to start. So if you guys know me, I've been talking about systems for years, and whether you have systems or think you have systems or not, you do. They just might not be the best or the most efficient or done properly, but it's really, systems is just your process for how you do everything in your business. 3, 4, 5 years from now, you might be selling, different type of fitness where you might say you get a kettlebell certification, so you start offering kettlebell classes. Maybe you get into yoga, you start offering yoga. So whatever your workouts, whatever it is that you're selling can change. But as long as, so what makes your business valuable is the processes that drive your business and how you build your business without you instead of around you. And that's what makes your business valuable, is those systems and processes. So you need to, get them all documented and get them listed out in the right way. So it makes it, 1, easier for you to train people when you hire people. 2, it keeps everybody on the same, on the same track. Whenever a system changes or a process changes, you have to document it, have to make the change, have a meeting, retrain everybody. Because a lot of times we'll find a more efficient way to do it, and it's in our head. And we tell one person, what the new way of doing it is, and we assume that everybody else knows the new process, but you only told the one person, and then everybody else is still doing it the old way, and then you get upset with them, and it's a big mess. So you have to have it, well documented, and that manual, that systems manual, has to be constantly, updated. So you just need a process, for everything in your business. So the best way to figure out what you need processes for is to get a notepad, or you can use a voice recorder, and everything that you do in your business, you want to document. So as you're pulling up to your facility, it's like, okay, I'm opening up my facility, I'm opening the back door, and then I'm turning on the lights, I'm opening the front door, turning on the computer, setting the radio station to this channel, the volume is allowed to be between this and this. Now I'm writing the workout on the whiteboard, now I'm setting up each station. Whatever the process is, go through it step by step with the audio recorder, then just have somebody transcribe it and put it into a open and close checklist. So even the simple things like that. But you want to go through everything you do in your business for an entire month, because some things in your business you're going to do on a daily basis, some things you're going to do on a weekly basis, and some things you're going to do on a monthly basis. There's only maybe 1 or 2 things that are probably a yearly basis, but most, I would say 99% of the things are done at least monthly. And that includes like cleaning, includes sales, marketing, all that good stuff. So start with as simple as open and close. Then you could have, your marketing systems. Sales systems. You can have operations, so it's how you hire people, how you fire people, how they get paid, all that good stuff. So you got marketing, sales, operations. You can have onboarding, and the list goes on. There's a lot of different things, and everybody's business is different. Everybody does it a little bit different. That's why it's important to get a list of every single activity that you do, especially if you're, right now, if it's just you and your business, this is the best time to do it, because you can set, you can just record everything that you do in your business, and then you can start figuring out, what things you like, don't like, and all that good stuff. Once you have this list created of everything that needs to get done, and you're gonna list it out, you're gonna do daily, weekly, and then monthly. So these are all tasks. Once you have them all listed out, you're going to categorize them here, and then you're also going to categorize them in, you either like it or you don't. You're either good at it or not good at it, and then either it energizes you or it drains you. So you're going to put, I like it, don't like it, I'm good at it, I'm not good at it, it energizes me, or it drains me. And once you have everything categorized that way, you're going to focus on the things that you like, you're good at, and energize you. And then you're going to try to outsource or hire the rest. So once you're ready to hire people, you're going to figure out who you need to hire by going through this process. Things you like, you're good or energized, you're going to keep doing, and everything else you're going to try to outsource. If you can't afford to outsource everything else, then you can go through things that, well, you might not like it, but you might still be good at it, and it might drain you. Then you can still do that. You can kind of pick which ones you want to do and which ones you want to outsource. Like your marketing system, that's something that I believe most people should be outsourcing or hiring. They as a trainer, unless you just love marketing, you should be trying to be the best trainer that you can be. One of my mentors, one of my coaches, Ryan Dice, he went to his dentist in Austin, and it was a new dentist. For some reason, he had to switch dentists or whatever. And when he went, he was in there, he got his teeth cleaned or whatever with the assistant, and the actual dentist came in. He was like, "Hey, I know you from the internet. Aren't you Ryan Dice?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh man, I love your stuff. I've really been digging into your marketing material. I'm getting really good at marketing. I'm really loving it." And he was like, "Oh, that's great." But in his head, he was thinking like, that's the last thing I want to hear my dentist saying, is that he's spending all his time learning marketing and not learning how to be a better dentist. He's getting ready to remove a tooth or whatever it is that he's doing. He wants him to be the best at that. And that's what unless you just love marketing, that's one of the things that I would outsource, sooner than later. So you can really get back to doing what you love, what energizes you, which is working with people, coaching, getting people results, changing people's lives. So create those lists, and then start hiring out for the other tasks and other positions that you don't want to do. Start grouping the other tasks into a job, so you can be like, the first position is probably like an assistant, or if you don't want to do the training, then a trainer, or it could be a salesperson, or it could be an in-house marketing person. But I started with an assistant. So then I took all the tasks that my assistant needed to do daily and created a daily activity checklist for my assistant. And that way, every day that she was signing off on all the things that she needed to do every single day. And then we had a weekly one, and then a monthly one. And so that way, that turned into her job description. It turned into her systems for those tasks. If there's specific steps that she needed to take, all that was all mapped out. And then when you have a trainer, open and close checklist, it could go through like how to program the workouts, how to interact with the clients during the workouts. All that needs to be documented in those manuals. And if you already have employees and you don't have this, and the employees are really good, you have a really good trainer, you have a really good admin, you can have them create the manual. Bezos calls it like the alien abduction manual. In case they get abducted by aliens, you have that manual to hand to the next person when you hire them, so that way they have a starting point and know exactly what to do. So you can actually have the employees, if you already have them, create these manuals, and you can just modify it or go through it with them. But that's basically it. Like I said, everybody has systems in your business, whether you know it or not. Just create the processes and dial it in and constantly update it as you change them, as you make them better. That's what's going to make your business the most valuable. That's what's going to make your business sellable, because you're going to be able to build it, around you or without you instead of around you. And that's where all the value in your business comes from, because if you have to do all the work, you have to be in there, your business really isn't worth that much. You pretty much just have a job that you have to run the business side of as well. So get those systems and processes dialed in place, and you're going to see you're going to have so much more time. You're going to have a better lifestyle, more free time, whether that is to put towards a second location or to spend with your family, friends, or doing whatever it is that you love to do. And that is it.